Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon, here back with more Fate Grand Order. Where today, same thing as last time, we're still pushing our way through the arcade singularities with the Beast. Although we are getting close to being done, I do think. I mean, there's only 2 singularities left at this point, so, you know, it's not much. Really quickly though, let us claim all Master missions. I did not get 10 free quests in London or Okeanos done. What I did do was 60 assassin enemies, which upgrades Sita and gives us 5 assassin gems. And it unlocks the 80 assassin class enemies for 5 ceremonial swords and another Sita upgrade. Woo. And then 10 book type enemies to get 5 Genesis eggs and unlock section 14. Which unlocks complete section 15. Surprise! Or complete section 14, whatever. But, yeah, we're gonna go through this, get as much done as we can, and go from there. So, Eternal Madness Theater Septum. This is gonna be where we're most likely going to be getting more of Umu's life story. I mean, we got a pretty good idea, I think. I'm still not sure how exactly she links in with debauchery, I think it was, or decadence, one of those two. So, we'll hopefully find that out soon. Film reel! She was born at the breaking of dawn, not as the Emperor's heir, but as the last of her family's line. Perhaps as a reaction to the unorthodox manner in which she attained her position, Nero favored people outside of her family. In fact, she loved the nameless masses of her citizens more than her fellow nobles. But not in a way that anyone understood. She was seen as a ruthless tyrant too, driven by remarkable insight. Attempted to extinguish a great fire in a single night with her own mother's execution. It was there that her life took an even sharper turn. Octavia, the woman her mother compelled her to marry, killed herself. To further solidify her hold on power, she had her younger stepbrother Britannicus assassinated. And from there, you have come a long way, Your Imperial Majesty. A very long way indeed. I know I'm partly to blame, for it was I who first saw your potential. Now the small jewel I once saw shining so brightly has become a star of ill omen. A raging fire that threatens to consume everything, like a catastrophe sent by the heavens themselves. I knew this would happen, yet I still reached out to that daybreak star, twinkling by its lonesome. Perhaps I should have kept my hands to myself. Perhaps I should have let go when I had the chance, but I did not. For my actions came from my own inner evil, my hopeless, genuine love. Seneca, my mentor, I do not know what it is you speak of. What is it that angers you so? No matter, I forgive you. I shall always forgive you, as many times as you like. In fact, I forgive all, for I am nothing if not magnanimous. I see that if it pleases you, I would like to take my leave. I will go somewhere far, far away from here, somewhere you can never reach me. What? I'm the Emperor of Rome, the ruler of the world. Where could you possibly go to escape me? And so, Nero even drove Seneca, her only mentor on whom she depended on more than anyone, to suicide. Kind of disturbing, but all these blood splatters look like flower petals. Your love will never reach them, for you are an all-consuming flame. In time, Nero was driven from the throne and branded a traitor to her empire. She then made her greatest miscalculation. She thought she had devoted herself to her citizens and that they, in turn, loved her policies. She was certain they would never stand for her abdication, but They did nothing for me. Not a thing. Nothing whatsoever. So this is it. My sun has set. My mentor, I truly have come a long way, to a distant place where no one will ever reach me. There is no more applause to be heard, no one to be here with in my final moments. All right, Nero Claudius, let's see what the end has in store for us. Poor Umu. I'm specifically saying poor Umu because I do not know, enough about how, proper Nero was seen and all that. I knew it. I knew this is what I would see. The setting sun. Yeah, I can't help but feel sorry for Umu. Septum. Saber is our foe. We'll bring the Umu. And I don't have a party readily set. This party will do then. Wait. This isn't even a party for... That's not even a party for the event. This squad then. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother changing too much beyond that. Let's roll. More story to read! It doesn't seem like there's anyone here. Quite a sad sight, yes. It reminds me of a forgotten, abandoned stage. I think I would have preferred actual ruins. So you guys are coming along with us after all. Yep, now that we both know the Incarnadine demonic beasts are rebelling, there's no telling what kind of freaky stuff could happen next. Which means this isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves, right, Tiamat? I'm only doing this to protect my beloved child's soul. I'm still going to kill Sodom's beast eventually. That hasn't changed. You hear that, Beast the Sixth? Sooner or later, I'm going to kill you. Dot, dot, dot. She's, not paying you any attention. Huh? Hey, don't take it out on me. I know, I'm just venting. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, seeing as how we're in the middle of nowhere right now, I guess we start by making our way to Rome. No. Huh? There are no cities here. There are not even any nations. What we now behold is the second imitation singularity. The setting sun stretches out into eternity. I see. So this was the last thing you saw before you died. I've been here with Nero before, have we? I see, so my foolish self, that is Chaldea's Nero, has told you. I'm surprised she was willing to reveal this ugly side of herself. You must have forged a strong bond indeed. So strong that it was so long ago that I do not even remember it. Yes, that is right. This is the land of my death. It is where Nero Claudius cut her own throat. My final moments were truly disgraceful. I heard applause while none clapped. I clung to salvation I was never offered. I died miserably, dripping with my own blood and tears. That must be why we are seeing this now. The Incarnadine demonic beast must be trying to unsettle me, just like they did in the fourth singularity. Vexing as it is, the same trick will not work on me twice. Look out! Incarnadine! Ah! The false demon god, Pillar Floros. Well, that didn't take long. Nope, really didn't. It hurts, it hurts! My head is splitting open. The hell are you on about? You don't even have one. This pitiful seal, this meager poison, is not nearly enough to stop me. I refuse destruction. I refuse the curtain call. I rebel against the setting sun. We are the 7 crowns of the beast. We are the 7 heads of the dragon. I, Incarnadine demonic beast Superbia, shall trample you with pride. So this is how it feels to have your hand bitten by the hound you feed. How irritating. With will all you like, I will not listen, for I cannot abide time wasted. Return to me now, Superbia. You know, I'm wondering, what do all of these words mean? Superbia is... Oh, are these just sins? Superbia is pride. Show me a CD at. Oh, hello. Comma, brave chain. Sure. Acedia is a term used is sloth. So acedia is sloth. Superbia is grade Nvidia. What does Nvidia? Envy. Okay. Go to the Wikipedia page. Maybe I'll get a little bit more concrete information with regards to everything here. Because there has to be something that has associations with all this. I do wonder what the basis for all these are. Wow, Umu, why didn't you kill Florus? I wasn't even paying attention. That's not... That tracks, though. That tracks. I've been kind of not paying attention as much to the ongoing battles going on. You know, unless the battle really doesn't require my attention, I've just been trying to talk just about random stuff, really. But, I kind of haven't been doing that. I was kind of more on what the heck Superbia means. Excuse me. But, yeah, things have been going good for me today. It looks like there is no heavy latency with today's stream, at least. So that's freaking relief and a half to see. But, again, there was no FGO Lost Belt today because, once more, the video didn't upload. Both of these past two parts, the whole ORT fight, have been huge files. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of all the editing I do, because I have been editing out all of the blank moments there. So that might be why the files have been so big, but I mean, I've got it all done. I think there's only the final section and the Ordeal Call prologue is left. But finally, LB7 is essentially uploaded to my YouTube channel. It's a little bit late, admittedly, for that. I probably should have done it like a month ago, but I'm a bit of a slacker. Oh, support only, and that was a beast node. I just realized those things. But at least that's up, and then I can I can finally start going through my backlog of other Fate-related stuff. And hopefully I can finish this event on Friday and then actually get to my normal streaming schedule. Did we do it? Yes, Superbia has indeed returned to me. That was weirdly easy. What do you mean easy? That was as rough as it gets. I swear, you Celts and your stupid trials. You see that? There's no enemy Mother can't handle. The Incarnadine demonic beasts are still merely clones of me. Now that I know their game, they no longer pose a threat. Come, we need not remain in this dreadful place any longer. Next is the last singularity, Orleans. I don't see the ladder anywhere, though. Uh-oh. My head! Draco. Her head splitting open? Literally? Ah! My hand is shaking so much I can hardly aim for my neck. Stop it! Please, won't somebody be with me in my final moments? Please stop this! Do you not understand? I'm about to die. Uh-oh. Must cut you down where you stand. You! A tyrant's wandering dream, the reflection of a flower that forgot how to wither. The ghost of mine that cannot accept this end. Show yourself and take up your sword. Her mind's cracking under the pressure, quite literally. Uh-oh. I might be a little late, but I shall right my wrongs with my own sword. What? Umu versus Beast Umu. Tyrant's Dream. Okay. I'm a little confused. Just a little bit. But we'll go with it. Missed that fence boost, that sucks. I am not very effective here either. Lovely. We'll find out how this goes. I'm actually doing more damage than I thought. I might be fine here. Might is the key word. Oh yeah, we're fine. We got NG. Whoo! It's a good thing I damn done gutsed, it is. It's a damn good thing I done gutsed. But, what tangent? Oh yeah. So all of LB7 is finally uploaded, though by the time you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably been uploaded for a while now. But, start getting other things uploaded. My first quarter is done with school for my IT degree, and the next quarter starts in a week's time. And I'm looking forward to that because I have no idea what to expect with website development outside of, you know, the obvious where I'll be developing a website. Greetings, welcome, Seizen, welcome to the stream. Catching me as I'm fighting Umu for some reason. Umu fighting Umu as Umu's head split open. It's very confusing times right now. Very confusing times. It should be around here, the shape of the rocks, the sound of the wind, and the faded color of the setting sun. Heh. What have I been doing? I remember it all even now, the fate of an emperor who died here, in these wastelands. Nero? What am I thinking? I don't know. Nero didn't die that easily. Or more like she couldn't die, rather. She couldn't breathe, her heart ached, her eyes burned. 3 days passed and Nero still wasn't discovered by her pursuers. The 5th Emperor Nero Claudius implores you, my master, soul. Lend me your strength, I shall right my wrongs with my own sword. I don't understand what's going on here. Just shifting facial expressions. Just gonna make faces at me, not tell me what's actually going on here? Was I just hallucinating? Well, crap. I forgot poison doesn't work on you, does it, Master? Damn. Locusta, you bitch! You poisoned us! What are you doing? Fine, this really isn't how I like to do things, but if force is what I've got to use... Master, if I can't kill you with poison, I'll kill you more directly. Wah. Wah! Lady A! Lady A to the protection. Sorry, but I definitely can't let that happen. You immune to poison too? Not exactly, no. But I do have some experience when it comes to dreams and illusions. Ooh, that. You okay, Lady A? I guess it affected me more than I thought. So if the rest of you could come to your senses soon, that'd be great. Oh, more complications. Great. It's not like you're suddenly poison-free now. Hey, Mushroom Lady, what the hell are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I've been your enemy all along, dumbass. I feel sick. Beast or no, your spirit origin's not nearly what it used to be. I'm sure my poison's doing a real number on you. What is with that poison? It's way stronger than anything you've used before. Well, yeah, Septum here's my home. Ah, the homeland advantage. Oh. Well, that's an ascension. And we Floor Guardians get special privileges in our homes. Huh? Locusta's a floor guardian. That honestly was unexpected. Hang in there, Lady Nero. It won't be much longer now until it's all over. What are you going to do? Kill Lady Nero, of course. Why? I see. I suspected as much. You're a properly summoned servant, aren't you, Locusta? That's right. I'm Locusta, an assassin, the floor guardian of a second imitation singularity, and a servant summoned to the spirit-proof world to destroy Saddam's beast. Huh? Soul, get back. Personally, I couldn't care less about the beast's contracted master. I honestly don't even care about the second singularity or the incarnadine demonic beasts. All I care about is killing Lady Nero. Still, I can't very well have you getting in my way, so... Damn it, more enemies. Why don't you just get ready to meet your maker? So, surprise Locusta fight. Honestly, I was not, not expecting Locusta to be an enemy here. Yeah, I think I need to actually take this seriously here, so... Waiver... And we'll go with that. Okay. Tiamat should be able to... Actually, if it's single target, I should have brought Melt, not Tiamat. Is it single target? No, it's not. Good. I picked properly. Parasitic mushroom and a deadly poisonous mushroom and a lot of it poison effects and skill ceiling. Good gracious. What are you doing to me, Locusta? 3-turn skill seal. That's honestly kind of brutal. That's pretty damn brutal. In that case, I need to get Castoria ready here. To get her NP, that'd be ideal. Oh, you inflict poison on strike. Lovely. Gosh darn it. I needed a Castoria NP. Well, we should be fine theoretically here. Oh, good stun, Tiamam. Good stun. So, this is the last turn where we're skill sealed. As long as they do not have any skills to give them charge. Actually, even if they do, they will not gain enough charge quick enough. Okay, Tiamat has MP. But we're pretty heavily hurting here. Alright. That into that one. Into that one. I was hoping that cast would get her MP ready. So we go like this. Alright. Doot dot. Doot. And that should be fine. Okay, this fight was unexpected, but not terribly challenging. Just unexpected. Ow. Next Stalker. And I don't know what I did. About a couple days ago, I like tweaked my neck or something, and it's just been... I can't bend my head backwards. Or, not bend my head backwards. Lean my head backwards, or I just get a lot of pain on the back left side of my neck. It sucks. Been using Biofreeze and all that good stuff, and it's helped a little bit. It's not as bad today as it has been previous days, but it still hurts. But yeah, I was not expecting that Locusta Ascension. Bouncing around. Come on, what's the matter? Can't you even stand up properly? Why, you little... Why'd you wait till now, Locusta? Certain conditions had to be met. I knew the lock could never open unless we were in Septum, and Lady Nero's final resting place. Lock? Yep, lock. The lock to Lady Nero, that is, Sodom's Beast's secret garden. Oh? Her secret garden. We're going CCC on this. So we just went into Nero. I'm sure she would be fine with that, though. In more ways than one. Alright, final arrow of section 14. Secret Garden. Why does that sound familiar? SG, or Secret Garden, a chamber hidden deep within Draco's heart. They're even bringing out this animation. Okay. Okay, pretty nice. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be possible to open like this. But thanks to this being the second imitation singularity, along with the unique properties of this spiral-proof world, I can't tell if this is the same music as normal either. And above all, Locusta being a special floor guardian, she may just succeed. What you doing here, Lady A? Well, I am an incubus, you know. If anything, you being here is the weird part. Technically, you're a succubus right now. This is the inside of Draco's heart. At the moment, you're falling even deeper into it. How did you end up here, Insider? That I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's the contract that bound you to her, or maybe it's someone has been guiding things from behind the scenes. Pulls went pretty well. I didn't intend to roll for Draco, but I did get her within, like, 2 11 spins, I want to say. Tiamat took a lot more, I think close to 10. So, took me a while, but I got them both. The Umu was unexpected, but appreciated. How have your rolls been? Did you manage to get all the servants you wanted for this event? Who's pulling things behind the scenes, though? But now that you're here, allow me to guide you through this stream. Just make sure you stay close to me. Yeah, where's Locusta? Every servant summoned to the spiral-proof world is here to hunt down Sodom's beast. Locusta is no exception. So we'd better hurry. She's making her way further into Draco's subconsciousness, too. Once she's there, she's no doubt got a card to play. Yeah, she really did seem devoted to Draco. True. Locusta was Emperor Nero's personal poison maker. She knows her inner darkness very well. I imagine she had complicated feelings about all this. If we're going to find out what they were, we'll have to confront her head-on. Essentially, Locusta bore first-hand witness to much of Emperor Nero's life, and that life was drenched with blood and poison. 300 quartz for Tiamat, which hurt, then you master redemption with 150 Saint Quartz, 7 ticks, and whatever loose for MP5. MP5 Draco? Good gracious. That is Lady Luck smiling down upon ya. What kind of blood sacrifice did you perform? Or were you just, like, drinking a nice cup of wine with your rolls? Because I feel like either of those would be a good catalyst to summon Umu. Beast mode. Now then, are you ready, Master of Chaldea? Yeah, let's go greet 'em both. Well said. Alright, hold on tight. Now begin the spiral downward into the depths. Good one, right? I don't get that. That wasn't a good joke. Sorry, Lady A. That wasn't a good joke. Because, I mean, we're kind of already in the depths of the spiral at one point, so... Oh. I lucked out. Section 14 gets us 5 claws, and 35 males gets us Section 15. I really lucked out there. I didn't have to stop the stream to farm. Woo! A beast class. Section 15, burning wounds and love. Form your party immediately before the battle begins. Okay. This is your 4th MP5 servant as a free-to-play. You are a free... I don't have any NP5 servants, and I'm like a dolphin. Good gracious, Lady Luck might very well be your mom at that rate. Oh, Locusta. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Sizen, thank you for the follow. Yes, Lady Nero, I'm here. My head feels like it's splitting open. Locusta, my medicine. Bring me my medicine. Hurry. I actually didn't get any Locustas. I have NP0 Locusta, and given how she's, betrayed us, I don't know if I want her. Also, I'm now wondering if the reason that Umu has all these headaches is because Locusta's given her a constant diet of the psychedelic shrooms, and the headaches are the withdrawal symptoms. I do wonder. And actually, just a nice little pun there. Locusta grew on you, 'cause she's a mushroom lady. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that was lame. I deserve to be hit. I deserve to be hit for that one. You can make some, can you not? Hurry, make me an antidote that will clear these headaches from the poison Mother was using on me. I'm sorry, Lady Nero. It's too late for that. Lady Agrippina, she's been poisoning you ever since you were a child. Even her own antidote wouldn't be enough to stop your headaches now. Oh. Oh. That's honestly kind of morbid. That is kind of morbid that the chronic headaches are from the poison she was fed as a child. That's kind of morbid. That's dark. Well, I'm happy to entertain. Uh-oh. Locusta. But why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't refuse her. Lady Agrippina, she terrified me. I can still see her eyes, those mighty eyes that threatened to swallow everything. So I had no choice but to obey her. Emperor Nero suffered from headaches throughout her life. Yeah, I really need to get more into command codes, because I think only Melt and Mash have command codes for me, and I have pretty much every command code possible. I'm just kind of lazy with them. Some say it was because she liked to drink from silver goblets, or that it was due to chronic hysteria. But the truth is... So you were the one poisoning her, Locusta. And all because her mother, Agrippina, ordered you to. Lady Nero, this is the only way left to alleviate your suffering. What's in the box? It will only work here in the inner recesses of your heart, when every condition has been met. Yeah, I've used some servant coins to be able to level Melt up to level 120. Although she's not even at 120. Actually, no, she's at level 120. But I'm still not sure what I'm going to put the rest of them on. I know that there are the append skills, but, I mean, that feels like a lot to work to try and figure out, you know? Append skills are very troublesome. Though I really should probably do it. It would probably bring my servants up to the next level. This is both my weakest noble phantasm and my greatest masterpiece. Finis Veniam Nero. Farewell, my beloved Emperor. It's poison. Poison from the mushroom poison servant? Whoever would have guessed? It's nothing special, really. As noble phantasms go, it's basically powerless. All it can do is end someone's life quickly and painlessly. Euthanasia as an NP. I mean, you know? Here, Lady Nero. Drink this. Draco, snap out of it. I just realized that I thought she had sleeves on her arms, or like really long gloves. I'm just now looking and seeing that that's just scales. Huh. Gosh. I think it depends on if it's a 5 or a 4-star servant, I want to say. Uh-oh. Draco, you... Why are you doing this, Draco? Yanks, don't you know that's harassment, Master? That's her deepest, darkest secret. She went to a lot of trouble to lock it up. Of course she doesn't want you touching it. Don't lose your nerve now, Master of Chaldea. That she put up mental walls at all means she's yearning for someone to tear them down and save herself. Save her, excuse me. You can't always be kind and gentle. Sometimes you have to be a little forceful, too. Gosh, that... Coming from Lady A with that expression... You need to... I mean, you need to provide context, Lady A. You can't just say that kind of phrase with a nice little smile and a wink. You can't always be kind and gentle. Sometimes you have to be a little forceful, too. Smile and wink. That's just like... Oh, Lady A and Merlin. Those two. But yeah, it does suck quite a bit that you have to have NP 6 and Bond 15 in order to fully max out a servant, I think it is. It's kind of stupid. More harassment? You really need to cut that out. Please stay out of this, Master. It's taken a long time for us to work this miracle. This is the Deus Ex Machina we've been waiting for. Yeah, uh-oh. Oh, it's Beast and Assassin. Well, you know what? Let's just bring Lady A in. Why not? Lady A to the rescue here. I'm sure she's fine. She doesn't have an offensive NP or anything, but it'll be fine. Right? Right? Okay. I mean, I've got advantage on Draco here, so... Go all in. All in. Come on, damage. Oh no, she has evasion. I didn't see the evasion symbol there. Oh no. How much damage did I just miss out on? The attack down's good. And then, I guess, target Locusta when I do not have a Brave Chain with Lady A. Yeah, that makes sense. The poison sucks. Okay, we're fine for now. We need to drain Locusta's NP, please and thank you. This will do a guaranteed drain. Brave Chain. Yep, go Waver Brave. Waver Brave, Waver be quick. Waver stun them both? Yes, indeed. Good job, Waver. See, now this is a more challenging, a potentially challenging fight, because you only have the one overpowered servant, compared to the most of the rest of the fights in this singularity. AoE invincibility. Okay, Locusta's nearly done. And then it's just Umu. I've never seen her. No, wait, I have seen her NP, but not in this Ascension. Is it any different? No. Just she's different. And again, I gotta say, I don't know if this is Locusta's second or third Ascension, but I honestly prefer Locusta's Ascension where she's got that long, funny-looking robe on. I honest to goodness prefer that Ascension for Locusta compared to what she's got on right now, because honestly what she's got on right now is a little bit much in my opinion. Or rather, a little too little. Much like I prefer Umu's first Ascension. Oh, as long as it's not NPC, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're fine as long as it's not NP seal. What does your NP do again, Lady A? Max HP? Sure, why not? Dude, that. But yeah, Locusta's and Umu's first Ascensions are great. Of Tiamom, I would have to say I prefer what I'm guessing is her second Ascension, where she looks to be very snuggly in that large sweater. That just looks so comfy. She looks adorable like that. I do look forward to finding out what their final ascensions all look like respectively, though. I try to keep myself pretty spoiler-free as much as possible, so I'm kind of in the dark. I don't even, outside of the summer and anniversary servants this year, I am blind for the whole year. I have no idea what to expect. So this whole event kind of caught me off guard. Who did you attack? You attacked Lady A. That's fine. Alright, finish off Locusta. And then it's just the Umu. So yeah, I'm actually honestly very glad that I got Tiamam and Umu when I did, because I have no idea if I need to be... I mean, I'm gonna be saving for summer, because I want all the summer servants, but I have no idea if there's any other servants for the rest of the year that I'm interested in or not. Hope your luck keeps going. 3 or 4 more servants you kind of want for the rest of 2025. So, wait, well, Secret Garden. That's honestly kind of dark. Really, so, yeah, I do want pretty much every summer servant. The only one I'm not particularly shooting for is Summer Suzuka, but all the Summer Fairy Knights, Summer Castoria, Anniversary Morgan, and Summer Chloe, all on my roll for list. But, light note aside, so I wonder if that little revelation there is true for baseline Nero as well. Because Secret Gardens have been established since CCC, and they're one of the innermost secrets that make up a person. So, has Nero always been suicidal? That's honestly kind of dark, because you wouldn't think that Umu, the Umu, is a suicidal person. But I guess that's kind of, standard. Sometimes the people that smile the widest, laugh the loudest, and try to stand out the most are hurting really deep down. Well, it's a story node next, so let's see what we got. Maybe some extrapolation. Is this the other Chaldea? Oh. We get to see some of the arcade singularity! Or the actual arcade event, maybe. Cinematic, dramatic music. Then you mean the very act of competing for the Holy Grail is what helped you grow, Beast the Sixth? Indeed, and now here you all are. In a place where all manner of prosperous futures end abruptly, a feast table piled high with humanity's degeneracy. This place is where our given history ends. It is the prophesized end of human history itself. What you see here is what your own world has decided will take place in several years' time. My purpose is to savor that end, for fruit is best consumed just before it rots. Now that you've seen what your future holds, surely you have no more reason to fight back. You and the rest of Earth's humans are doomed to fall to my fangs. I thank you once more for making it this far. You Chaldeans may have been the ones to raise me, but humanity as a whole are the ones who inevitably bring about the end of the world. We beasts are weak. On our own, we cannot so much as scratch the world. Humans are the only ones truly capable of destroying it. The chilling sight before you is no more or less than what your own species has sought. As a beast, I'm only here to enjoy this conclusion. Even then, I'm powerless to change it. Be proud. Humankind's wish to eradicate itself has finally come to fruition. So humankind's natural inclination, the desire to lead easy, enjoyable life and create a more prosperous world. will eventually lead to their own self-destruction. I can see that. Okay, so Beast the Sixth, the Beast of Degeneracy, I think it is. No, it's Degeneracy or Decadence. I can never remember which one it is. Whichever one she's the Beast of. I feel like it's more Decadence than anything. All beasts are formed from a human desire. Humans' desire for love or aggression, and some being latches onto that desire. Humanity desires to prosper, to live a decadent lifestyle, to make their lives easier. And, like all things, everything must come to an end. So that decadence, that overindulgence of desire... No, they are not modeled after the Seven Deadly Sins. I think Umu's Incarnadine demonic beasts are modeled after the Seven Deadly Sins, but all of the other ones are not. Like, Goetia, he is the beast of pity, because he pities all of humanity. Tiamat is the beast of regression, because she wants to hold on to humanity, to not let them grow up, to essentially keep them in that childlike state of dependency forever. Foe is the beast of comparison, because humanity always compares itself to one another, and thus will inevitably lead to their own downfall. Kama is the beast of love, all-encompassing love, the desire to be loved, and when you're loved by somebody, you know, it can eventually lead to your stagnation. Even in LB7, Camazotz was the beast of loss. He embodied the loss of everything. He was essentially created by everybody sacrificing themselves, embracing that loss, so that they could give him the power to fight against ORT. So Draco here is given embodiment, given power by humanity's desire to prosper, to live decadent lifestyles, that kind of stuff. So she is the Beast of Decadence, I think. I'm going to look that up at this point, just because I do not want to be just spouting off things that are completely incorrect with regards to. Is she Decadence or Degeneracy? What is she? Beast VI. Come on. Beast VIS, Sodom's Beast. She is the Beast of... Come on. It's not telling me what she is the Beast of. It's just saying Sodom's Beast. I want to know what she is the beast of, though. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's just keep going for now. I understand that it's an inevitable part of life, and that means it's not evil. In fact, I know for certain it's not. Oh, then what is evil? Those who mock people's feelings, their memories, the way they live their lives. That if this truly is the end of humanity, then we will keep marching toward it. But that doesn't mean we can stand back and let you treat it as entertainment. Beast the Sixth, Beast of Disaster. In order to not be outdone by someone else, someone who fought to the very end in another place and another Chaldea, this Chaldea right here is going to defeat you once and for all. Strongest beast is the Beast of Gacha. The Beast of Gacha. Ah, you're talking Ryo Gudako. She truly is the strongest of all the beasts. No other rider told me everything. This is Arthur, I think. That looks like his silhouette. I'm the beast hunter and traveler who crosses between countless different worlds. Yeah, I was right. My true name is Arthur Pendragon. When L and R come together, it's only a matter of time until S and G appear beneath the heavens as well. Know that even if you should cut yourself off from the world, my star-forged sacred sword will always find you. And now, your avarice and arrogance will be no more. Beast the Sixth, Sodom's Beast. King Hassan! Beast of Depravity, thou dragon who drinketh sludge from the golden chalice, ask not for whom the bell toll. No, thine eyes with their childish sparkle have once more borne witness to the fading of the star's light. So we have 2 Grand Heroic Spirits in total, plus a world-crossing, beast-hunting, sacred sword-wielding knight. I love how they actually just outright call her Merlin here. Love that they are just outright calling her Merlin. The final showdown is close at hand. You may have been gorging yourself on Chaldea thus far, but we're still going to fight you tooth and nail until the very end. Well, don't you have any last taunts for us? Then, you've really been doing all this out of mere curiosity. Your words fail you. Surely you can find a more beautiful way to put it than that. Desire. Right, Master, we have to stop her at any cost. Right here, right now. Gudiko! She is the arcade master. Now that is the humankind I know, the sweetest of meats that neither ages nor rots. For me, love is a roaring fire. It offers all just as it takes all. For humans, love is supposedly an act of healing, one in which nothing is rejected and everything is permitted. Like a warm ray of midday sunshine. And yet, I just couldn't understand it. No matter how much I mulled over their concept of love, it never made any sense. Honestly, I'm fine with her NP being arts, but that is also because I have a maxed out Castoria, and a lot of people have Castoria as their support servants. So, but then again, sadly, I'm not going to be having my own Umu leveled up anytime soon, because far too many people have put channel points into pushing her down on the level up rankings. So I'm alone. There's no applause to be heard, no one here to be with me. It is just like the setting sun. On the first sunset, I awoke to voices calling my name. Voices of my beloved subjects applauding their emperor. I can see that. On the second sunset, I heard yet again more things which were not there. When I opened my eyes, there was no one to be seen. So I think that's probably hunger, so that's probably starvation, dehydration, and the poison kicking in to make you hallucinate there, Umu. And on the third, you will never reach the stars you seek. You're a blood-red rose born at daybreak, destined to wilt with the setting sun. My hand is shaking so much as I can hardly aim for my neck. Please, won't someone be with me in my final moments? Do you not understand? I'm about to die. In the end, I walked the path to death's door without ever once being loved. I wept as I pressed my dagger up against my throat. Over and over again. I still have yet to die. Stop it. The curtain has long since fallen. The theater has long since vacated. And so the players should follow suit and exit the stage with all due haste. Holy Grail. This time I implore you to bring me to the curtain call I deserve. That's how she ended up calling to us. The curtain call she deserves. It's not a curtain call, but the rise of a new curtain, isn't it? That or the arcade version of us didn't actually finish off Umu, and now she's using the Grail to call upon everybody to properly finish her. Oh, that... Okay, yeah, I just realized it. She called the enemies to herself. She has the wish to die. So all this was her own design to kill herself. And the Incarnadine demonic beasts don't want to die. Exactly. Enough bluffing, Sodom's beast. I know you have long since grown tired of this facade. You and I have a lot in common. Indeed, just like me. You too. Wait, oh, I was wondering what I hadn't even tried to figure out what those blank words were. Wish to die. And indeed, Skaha does wish to die. Okay. Humanity didn't summon us here to defeat Beast the Six. Beast the Six summoned us here herself. She wished to die by our hands. What about me, though? That was probably the Incarnadine demonic beasts doing. Who knew they had a will of their own? I thought Draco had done it unconsciously, since Nero was famously awful at accepting her time had come. Well, I guess I wasn't entirely wrong. The Incarnadine demonic beasts are a part of her, too. But you, Master, you were a complete miscalculation on her part. She never intended for you to be taken away from Chaldea, or to form a contract with a beast like her. From the beginning, the only reason Draco embarked on this trip was to save your life after you were dragged into this. So, she never was going to regain her beast form, then. She wasn't lying. She does need her beast-independent manifestation, skill to break your contract. But even once she regains her power, I doubt she has any intention of going back to her true body. So Umu does care about us. Draco meant to die and put an end to her story once and for all. That is kind of dark. If that was truly what Lady Nero wanted, then I would have done her bidding without a second thought. But this can't be the way to go about it. Ascending the spiral-proof world all on her own, letting those filthy beast hunters batter her to death, that's no different from the miserable way she died during those sunsets. Lady Nero is the most beautiful woman to ever exist. She can't die a miserable death. She can't. I'm the only one who can give her the perfect ending she deserves. That's what my noble phantasm, Finis Venenum Nero, is for. There's no one else in the world like Lady Nero. If she's going to die, she deserves a special poison made just for her. Lady Nero, may the twilight of your splendor bloom, give way to peaceful slumber, like a gentle flame slowly flickering out. Locusta, no. Bad Locusta. Bad. No. Bad. I'm sorry, Master, but I can't pass up this opportunity. Here, Lady Nero. Drink this. No! Umu! Oh, is that you, Locusta? Yes. Yes, Lady Nero. Your faithful Locusta will always be here for you. Too late. This is fidelity. Lady Nero. There's gotta be another way. So warm. This is wonderful. Locusta the brat. Yeah. I mean, she's kind of a brat right now. They're both kind of brats. Draco more obviously. This is indeed the most wonderful poison. An expression of pure love made solely for Nero. I could ask for no better poison to fill my golden chalice. Huh? Uh-oh. Lady Nero. Master! See, I tried to tell her. I tried to tell her not to give Nero the poison. And did she listen? Did she listen? No. Locusta did not listen to me. If she did listen to me, she'd still be alive right now. She wouldn't probably be having her head done chopped off. But no, she doesn't listen to me. Not me. No. Not somebody who has dealt with so many beasts at this point that they probably have a conceptual advantage against beasts, if not already is on the way to becoming a beast, but that's a whole other topic itself. No battle node for the final arrow of Section 15. Hey, Zahawk, welcome to the stream. I'll be things. Ooh. Soul, you're back. What's going on? We were hoping you could tell us what happened over there. She's still holding her mushroom. Despite being impaled in the chest by the looks of it, the mushroom is safe. Yeah. Lady Arrow. Huh? Mushroom Lady. Oh shit. You're an absolute wreck. You know, Zahawk, I would, but J6 is the one... No, actually, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, J6 is the one who keeps putting her down. Nero drank the lean juice, and Locuso is holding onto her mushroom power-up. Yep. Actually, that is a green mushroom with white spots. That could be a 1-up. Locusa might be outplaying us all this time and be holding a 1-up mushroom. We're about to find out, I guess. Huh? Mushroom Lady? Oh shit, you're an absolute wreck. But how be things, Zahawk? Doing good, relaxing, recover from a cold while looking at your dream cars. I'm pretty sure I'm coming down with a cold myself. My throat was starting to hurt this morning. So I'm gonna have to take some cough medicine before I go to sleep tonight. So that puts Umu at -3. She's still pretty far down there, man. You gotta just hope that J6 doesn't pop by stream for a couple times. Because he's the one that has been putting her down there. Meanwhile, Mordred's been putting Tiamat at the bottom as well. Oh gosh, don't worry. Mother will take care of this. I could never leave an injured child to fend for herself. Thank you there, Saizan. If you scroll down a little on the stream, you should see a giant image of the experience, the Blazes of Wisdom. Essentially, it's just a way to use channel points in my chat, where you can give points to, and that the giant ember will link to a Google Doc that has a list of all of my servants that are not leveled up, and you can spend channel points to either give a servant +1 or -1. And at certain points, I will level servants up based on whoever's at the very top. Currently, Helena is the next servant to be leveled up at the end of this event. Master, look over there. How is Draco changing? She's different. So it's the Incarnadine. The Incarnadine have taken over. Our chalice is once more filled with poison. The time of our rebirth has come. Come with us, our master, our contractor. Us? Yep, it's the Incarnadine. You're not Draco, are ya? We are. Stop right there. We are the 7 crowns of the beast. We are the 7 heads of the dragon. I, Incarnadine, demonic beast, Luxuria, shall overwhelm you with lust. I don't like this. That might be Beast the 6th, but doesn't smell like Draco. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Yes, it is fixed. We are not dealing with massive amounts of lag today. I, Incarnadine, demonic beast Ira, shall burn you with ignitant wrath. Yep, you're both right. I, Incarnadine beast Invidia, shall drive you mad with envy. Hold up. Does this mean she's actually... It's a trap. Luxuria, Ira, Invidia, Gula, Acedia, Superbia. So, I think the only one we might be missing is... So we got sloth, we have greed, we have lust, we have wrath, we have pride. Are we just missing, What are we missing? Pride, wrath, lust, sloth, envy, greed. What is the one I'm missing? Gluttony. No, that's Gula, isn't it? Right? Which one have we... Okay. Nope. Envy, wrath, lust. Greed. We're missing either sloth or gluttony. One of those two. The 6 incarnadine demonic beasts Draco have rebelled from within her. Draco's supposed to be the original, but the incarnadine demonic beasts took over. I cannot die here, not like this. Not without anyone here to be with me, not in this empty corner of the world. I refuse destruction. I refuse the curtain call. We incarnadine demonic beasts rebel against the setting sun. Soul? We were waiting for you, Soul. We await you in the first imitation singularity, in the land where it all began, and where it will finally end. Fuyuki. No, yeah, things totally didn't begin in Fuyuki. Orleans is my first memory. Yep, totally Orleans, not Fuyuki. I cannot stand the spice, though. So, if I get a cold, I cannot have spice. No siree. Yeah, I know Orleans is technically the first, but Fuyuki is. Ooh, all burning. That's pretty hot. Okay. We've unlocked a new free quest. But more importantly here, we managed to get the thing done early. 30 bone-type enemies gets us 5 Great Knight medals and levels Sita up to 9. And unlocks 40 bone types for Noah, level up, and 6 million QP. Unlocks nothing new. You were pissed on Friday, no longer after Monday. Well, I'm glad you are no longer pissed. I hope that the Devil May Cry anime did not piss you off. But 55 Chaotic Servants gets us 5 of the Secret Rider gems and unlocks the first half of Section 16. Let's see what it is all about. And it looks like Section 16 or 17 might be the end of this story, Stanley. Section 16, Blank War of Blank Dragons. You're in QP hell? I mean, you know, I would, if you have some quartz, I would love to buy them off of you because I'm kind of not hurting that bad for QP right now. Right now, I'm sure that will change, but right now I'm at almost 1 billion QP, so. But let's begin this. $1 per... No, I'm gonna... 1 QP per St. Quartz is definitely, ripping you guys off. Excuse me. I will give you 10 million QP for every St. Quartz you all give to me. How does that sound? On the first sunset, she wrinkled her nose in response to non-existent scents. On the second sunset, she bit her lip in response to non-existent voices. And on the third... I wonder what went through her mind as she slowly bled out in the wastelands after being chased out of Rome. Yeah, this is definitely making... I mean... I'm just gonna say this now. I'm pretty sure that Umu is going to be shooting up in the waifu rankings starting next year, because I am taking all of this as stuff that the actual Umu has gone through as well. This can't be unique to just, This cannot be unique to just Draco. I mean, she obviously committed the suicide after 3 days of that. And that really makes me feel for Umu. Really does make me feel for her. Oh... You're gonna scrap the Switch 2? Is this about the whole, fact that with the Switch 2 you don't actually own your physical copies of the games? That the physical copies of the games you buy are actually just instructions and codes on how to download the games? Because that's dumb. Really, really dumb. Did she lament the setting of the sun? Did she despise the rebellion? Or did she curse her people for not coming to her aid after everything she did for them? No, I would never do that. It was not their fault. The state of affairs may sadden me, but I will not hold it against them. I can't die yet. I don't want to die yet. I really do need to read up more on the historical Nero at this point. I didn't do anything wrong. I remember the red of the setting sun staining more and more of the wasteland. As I remember the blood that spilled from my throat. I will never forget that icy, terrifying touch of the blade that slid into my throat. I will never forget the searing heat of blood gushing from my wounds. Okay, yeah, honestly, reading all this is kind of giving me the chills just because I can envision this kind of shit. Like, I'm getting phantom feelings of this kind of stuff happening when they get this descriptive. How dare they? If they wish to decry us as a tyrant, or name us the whore of Babylon, we don't mind. If humankind sees us as a beast, then a beast we shall be. We shall take everything everywhere, every last bit of Rome and every city like it, and burn it all to the ground. You know, I kind of wonder if Draco is the dark reflection of Umu, just like way back in the Fate Requiem event, we saw Marie alter, who we still have not... Well, actually, I don't know if we've gotten her or not. We need to get Marie alter. Give us the goth version of Marie, Lasagna. Give us goth Marie. Second arrow, no battles. Thank you! See, they listened to me. They listened to me. I just said it, and they just now released her. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be what it is. Must be breaking news if J6 literally just got that, you know. Breaking news. You heard it here first, everybody. Marie Alter is in JP. Because of me. Because I said, you know, we need Goth Marie in FGO. The ladder's here, but what about Draco? I can't sense her anywhere. She's definitely not in the second singularity anymore. It's a good bet she went up to the next floor to release the last Incarnadine. That is what they've been waiting for. They wanted a moment when Draco's heart was completely vulnerable. And this is what got them, huh? How dare I, who has a game console that has at least 60 FPS and can go to 4K. Yeah. The Switch 2 is definitely a little bit outdated. I'm going to reserve my expectations with regards to it. Because, I mean, there are some games on there that I really, really want. If they can do Kirby Air Rides right, then I am so... That is going to be like a hard... I really want you for the Switch 2, but that's only if they do Kirby Air Rides right, because I have very fond memories of the original Kirby Air Ride on the Nintendo GameCube. Very, very fond memories of it. So they need to do that properly. So that way when the Switch 2 eventually goes on sale, then I can get it. And this is what it got them, huh? Everything is burning. It's not just the second singularity either. The entire spiral-proof world is on fire. The Incarnadines mean to use the energy of this fire to give themselves new life. Nintendo is handing Sony a win despite Sony's screw-ups as of late. Honestly, I'm not too big on the those kinds of news. Because, oh, you're not a fan of... Yeah, I'll get to the Dusk Bloods thing in a bit, but yeah. I mean, Sony's recent state of play... Good gracious, I'm twisting my tongue here. Sony's latest state of play didn't seem too bad. And there was an interesting game on there that I feel like any Fate fan might have a passing interest in. I think it was the Tides of Annihilation, where it was essentially a apocalyptic Arthurian mythos in modern day, it looked like. That looked pretty good. Tides of Annihilation. It's a game that's coming out on the PlayStation 5, I want to say sometime later this year. All I remember is that they did like a gameplay trailer for it, and I think that one of the bosses is Mordred, but female Mordred that uses a lot of magic. It looks a very good game. It looks like a very good game, so. But Tides of Annihilation is definitely one that I am looking forward to getting. But yeah, Dusk Bloods is going to be like Escape from Tarkov-esque, and I never really played that kind of game, so Dusk Bloods has definitely fallen down on my desire list personally. Right now, Kirby Air Rides is the #1 draw for me and the Switch 2, is Kirby Air Rides. And even then, that's only if they do it right. Anyways, the Incarnadines mean to use the energy of this fire to give themselves new life. They are trying to take Draco's place and be reborn as the new Sodom's Beast. How did things come to this anyway? Well, we know now that Draco was planning to die. Mother's still shocked. I had no idea Beast the Sixth was such a gracious beast. She's a complicated tyrant, that's for sure. She hates laziness even though she's the beast of depravity, and she desires corruption even though she feeds on desire. She despises corruption. But having gained self-awareness, the Incarnadine demonic beasts clearly did not approve. No wonder things have been so out of whack. In every singularity, the very Incarnadines we were there to free were our biggest enemies. And Locusta was the last trigger. Her euthanasia poison was pure concentrated love made solely with Emperor Nero in mind. The beast of the poison chalice could not have asked for a better, more perfect feast. The poison put Draco's consciousness to sleep, and the Incarnadines are now using it in an attempt to gain power. The way things are going now, it's only a matter of time before the Incarnadine completely overwrite Draco's mind. How's Locusta? She was hit very hard, but she's okay. What are you planning to do with Mushroom Lady, Master? Whatever her reasons may have been, she still betrayed us. Well, if it was out of a place of love, it's probably fine. Just as long as she keeps her nice robes on, you know. Again, I prefer Locusta's first ascension to later ones, even though I do not have Locusta. Got it. Good point, we don't have any time to spare. Let's hurry on to the final imitation singularity, Orleans. Yeah, betrayal is kind of our bread and butter at this point. Betrayal and us go hand in hand. You know, I'm surprised, though. Given our tendency to be betrayed, why was Locusta not an old man? Because that's the trope, isn't it? We are always betrayed by old men who try to become friendly with us. Jalter, no! Farewell, Dragon Witch. We have heard your wish for revenge. You could not make your heart's desire. Your prayers come true, but we shall do so in your stead. We will see that all the world burns. Jalter! How could they? Nefarious. I refuse destruction. I reject the curtain fall. I rebel against the setting sun. We are the 7 crowns of the beast. We are the 7 heads of the dragon. I, incarnadine beast, Avarita. Hunger with greed. I was right, it was greed or gluttony we were missing. And now all 7 crowns of the beast have been reclaimed. Whew, finally. She's wearing her first ascension again. Lust, wrath, envy, gluttony, sloth, pride, greed. Fill my goblet with every kind of depravity. Let it flow freely. Let it drip from my feast table. Wail in despair, rejoice in your revelry. Come round at last, Sodom's beast is about to be born anew. Wow, you guys said you were going to be waiting for me in the first singularity, and then you burn it to nothingness. Huh? Where am I? You awake? Hurting anywhere? Master. Ready for the first singularity right now. Okay, G6, I gotta ask, what do you have against Draco? What do you have against her? I've gotta ask at this point. Where's Lady Nero? The Incarnadine have her right now. What? No! I can't believe it. I can't believe I failed to save her again. If only I'd managed to kill her properly. Why do you care so much for Draco? You just hate the Bible catalyst thing going on? What Bible catalyst thing? Excuse me. I made that poison for Nero when we were both alive. When it was clear she was about to be exiled, I gave it to her. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Zahak. If she had to die, I wanted to at least make sure her final moments would be peaceful. But she never took the poison. No, instead she died in agony, soaked in her own tears and blood. Why? Why did she choose to die so horribly when it could have been so much easier? Why did she refuse my poison? Just a guess, but I think she might have wanted to suffer. Oh, she had enough poison in her life. Interesting. So Zahak did it. Gotcha. Zahak and somebody else did it. But it sounds like more people have done it than if J6 is saying that. I mean, personally, if I was going to be rolling... Yeah, I know. I've been reading through the story, and that was kind of established that the reason Umu has all the constant headaches is because of the fact that her mother poisoned her when she was young. But honestly, if I had intended to properly roll for Draco, I might have actually just poured myself a glass of wine. And I don't drink wine. That just feels like a vastly more appropriate catalyst than a Bible. Then again, to summon Sigurd, I did break out my Blue Eyes White Dragon cards. Or was that Brynhild that I broke out the Blue Eyes White Dragons? Or was it both? I can't remember. Who did I break out the Blue Eyes White Dragons for? So really, I just ended up causing Lady Nero even more pain. I should have known better. I mean, a mere assassin trying to save someone. That was never going to work. I guess in the end, Lady Nero's worst poison was actually me. What do you want for Draco, Locusta? Me? I just want Lady Nero to rest in peace like she wants. That's not what I mean. Huh? What you really want. Like, do you have feelings for Draco or something there, Locusta? Like, what? You gotta give me the details. Please help me, Locusta. Deadlines are the death of you. Deadlines suck. Yes, deadlines do suck. And I'm sure I'm going to have my own deadline soon, since next week is when the next term starts. But let us save Draco together. Speaking of starting next week, the Wednesday streams will be starting earlier in the day. Hey, the traitors... Oh, shut it, Satanta. Shut it. Don't call her a traitor. What, got a problem with my attitude, Master? She was our enemy the whole time. She said so herself. Repeatedly, even. So what you gonna do now, Mushroom Lady? What do you mean? I mean, can you fight or not? We both gotta stop the incarnadine demonic beasts, right? We've been enemies this whole time. We were only traveling together because our interests aligned. Well, our interests are still aligned, so I don't see why things ought to be any different. Huh? Yes, I'll fight. I won't rest until I've torn apart every last one of the incarnadines and rescued Lady Nero. And it's settled. We're counting on you, Mushroom Lady. Right now, we need all the help we can get. You're okay, aren't you, Kelt? Hey, wanna thank you, Mushroom? An edible one? A poison one? Well, screw you, too. Okay, they're friends. So we're all on the same page, then. Yep, I'm counting on all you. And I still find it wild that Fate is fine with implying that our character has been eating psychedelic mushrooms, but they will not let us drink alcohol. Again. Just, it is wild. Alcohol? No way. Psychedelic mushrooms? Oh yeah. Like, what is going on with that, Fate? What is the deal with that? That goes for you, Tiamat. Uh-huh. Tiamat, now you know what Draco was really after. So, since you're the former Beast II, how will you face Beast VI now? Is it impossible for two beasts to get along, or is there another way? Whatever you decide, I'll be here to see what happens. I mean, it was kind of implied that, Holmes was doing something with all that void dust, if you know what I'm saying. It was very much heavily implied that Holmes had a very, interesting use for void dust. The ladder stopped. We're here. This is the last singularity. Come on, everyone. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, are we going to be able to continue keeping going on? Or are we going to hit a blockade? I don't understand Japanese. That's just like scratched out text. Probably scratched out text. Alright, so 30 king servants gets us the second part of section 16. Woo! We don't have to stop the stream. Let's keep going then. The stream isn't stopping. We might actually get the main story of this event done today. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll find out. Oh, this is a little glitchy background. He just got Thanos'd. Those things don't even have physical form anymore. This is even worse than I'd imagined. The entire first imitation singularity's completely collapsed. It can't even maintain its singularity structure anymore. Whatever this place is, it's not Orleans anymore. Take a look at that. What am I looking at? Blood fire tornadoes. This feels like something out of Rapture. Mud is falling from the sky. The mud used to be the energy from this entire spiral-proof world. It's been transformed into a kind of sustenance Sodom's beast can use to birth its true form. Hey, there's something out there in the middle of that sea of mud. Check it out. Jeez, you got some killer eyesight. I can't see a thing all the way out there. Yeah, neither can I. That's... Umu! Lady Nero. Then what's swallowing her up? That's not good. If we don't do something, Sodom's beast will reclaim its true form, and it'll use the Incarnadine souls as its core. Which means the Draco we know will be dissolved and disappear. You'll say that besides outside help such as online resources, one of the best methods is talking to an inanimate object like a rubber ducky. What about to another me? What about bouncing ideas off of myself? Let's go! Yeah, this is where it all ends. We're gonna stop Sodom's beast right here. You know, speaking Italian-ish, or speaking in a Mario accent, makes me want, and looking at Satanta, when is Project Mouthwash gonna put out the next part of Unlimited Blade Works Abridged? When is that gonna happen? Random tangent, but when? The last thing we saw was Mario dying, I'm pretty sure. And that was months ago. We need to continue the chronicles of the marbles. This is where it all ends. We're gonna stop Sodom's beast right here. There's a reason why the term rubber duck debugging exists. Interesting. This time, Lady Nero. This time I'm going to save you. Something wrong, Tiamat? It's too late for her. What are you talking about? But she's defenseless right now. If we're fast, we can kill her before she becomes the real Sodom's beast. Come on, you can't just... Oh, no, you're not wrong. That probably is what we should do, but... What? You can't be serious. I know Sodom's beast isn't a bad beast anymore. But once she regains her true beast form, she'll cease to be who she is now. If she's going to disappear no matter what, then we should take this chance to... Tiamat, please help us help her. Please. Mushroom Lady. Please, Lady Tiamat. Please, save Lady Nero. But there's nothing more I can do for her. Nothing more I can offer her. All I can do is pray. All I can do is cling to hope. But even so, please, please, please save Lady Nero. I don't want her to die. Well, Tiamat, what's your answer? I don't know. Martha isn't sure what's right here. I know beasts are humankind's mortal enemy, but... Tiamat, if you mean to kill her, then I'll stop you myself. Satanta, of course you're planning to save her, right, Master? Of course, sure, why not? I knew it. I'm sure the other Master would say the same thing. And that's exactly what my sword is yours to command. Satanta! Hey, knock it off. Shut the waterworks down. Well, Tiamat? If I feel like there's nothing more we can do, I will kill her, no matter what any of you say. But until it reaches that point, I guess. I can live with that. Thank you, Tiamat. Everyone ready? Let's go. A bridge of flowers. Essentially. There, I made a path. Watch your step, though. One wrong move and you'll be dead in no time. Hello. Out of our way. That beastie looks familiar. Where have I seen that sprite before? Where, oh where have I seen that sprite? Where, oh where was it before? Was it maybe a Gouda Gouda event? Is this a secret Gouda Gouda event all along? Mud of Calamity. Yeah, a little bit late to be using Jalter here, unfortunately. A little late. so their crits are AoE. How much does Tiamat charge? That's not too bad of a charge. This is probably going to be a little bit of overkill, but there's no kill quite like it. You know, I've got to wonder, did they really need to end Tiamom's NP with the ass shot? I'm just wondering, did they really have to end it with that? Because that just feels like fan service, you know? True, they do that quite often, indeed. But I think with Tiamat, it's unnecessary. I mean, she's not in her grown-up form. This is Tiamat Larva, aka Tiamat Lolly. We do not need to see that. And even if it was adult Tiamat, that would be fine, not the bestial Tiamat. That's just weird. Also, will you stop critting me, game? The crits are a little bit ridiculous here. Oh, Little NP again. Bop, boop, bop. We should be fine. As long as the last wave isn't anything too stupendously annoying, we should be fine. Because we got a full charge waiting for us. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Middle one's a little bit annoyingly high, but we should be good. We even got a Tiamat Brave Chain. Alright. And Peace Strength. BAQ, the classic combo. Back with a vengeance. Alright. I do wonder how much more of the story is left here. I mean, we've got to be approaching the end point here, obviously, but Section 17, I think, is the final section. It's just a question of how many arrows Section 17 is going to be. That is the question, indeed. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Keep going. Saw at least caster class enemies again. We're through. Almost there. Lady Nero. Cease this insolence, filthy poison wench. Huh? Mushroom Lady. Who are you? Incarnadine demonic beasts, perhaps? Oh! Hello? Who are you? I am Incarnadine demonic beast Luxuria, and I will overwhelm you with lust. This scent, this aura. Okay. So these are all the Incarnadines. Interesting. Okay. They're only showing 3 of them, though. We are the horns of the beast no longer. We are the heads of the dragon no longer. Now we are Sodom's beast. Soul, our contracted master. Well done for making it all the way here. Give Draco back. Yeah, give Lady Nero back, damn it. It's too late, poison wench. Your concoction did did the original body to Nero exactly what it was supposed to. She will never again wake. Surely you know that better than anyone. This isn't over yet. Yeah, sorry, this master's not sensible enough to just be all, oh really? Well, guess I'll be on my way then. If he was, he never would have saved humanity. Yes, I understand. This is exactly why Draco... It will not be long now. Soon the poison chalice will be filled with mud. It will eat through Draco and we will emerge from her like a nymph from a chrysalis in our true beast form. Not on my watch. Avarita. Invidia. Dragons! Rejoice, revel, for Sodom's beast is about to be born anew. No, it's not an option because we're not like that. Thank you for doing your own roar, Tia Mom. Thank you kindly. Ooh, Lancer. That might be a little bit problematic later on. I'm still gonna go with this squad, though. But the Lancer could prove problematic later on. Full of desire. Okay, we're fine. I think we'll be fine. That was an extra attack. I like that. You were the temple all along? Le gasp. J6 Le gasp. I will say, I really do like Tiamat's attack animations. Just the idea of her chopping some food up with a knife and then a giant spectral knife appearing and chopping up the enemies. That's just genius. Simple genius. You were tempted. I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure you can delete your profile, but that's, like, very heavily not advised to do. So. Okay. Would have really liked to be done with this wave already. I guess the next wave is going to just be a Tiamat Brave Chain Bonanza. For our next round. And it's gonna be totally wasted too, isn't it? Not totally, I guess. No, I wasn't even paying attention. Damn it. I was not paying attention. Shit. That could be bad. Yeah, it's a shock to me that the game didn't crash either. A veritable shock to my system. I think I'll be fine, though. I might be fine without waiver. Might is the key word. Alright, final wave. Avarita and Invidia. What do you two have going on? Chance to reduce incoming damage to 0. Resistance to all demon skills. So, okay, we just need to attack you with all... We need to do an Omni turn. That's perfectly possible. Let's break that. Those demon scales of yours, Avarita. Cultivation. You bitch! Why are you stunning our Castoria! Oh, damn it! Faint? Ow. Why did they make Castoria faint? The jerks. Yeah, this is fine. Damn. That was a crit. Okay. I'm a little bit cautious on this because it is very possible that Avarita could full charge here. Will not be devoured by greed. Debuff immune and effect when attacking. Fainted Shelter. So you drain my total HP with everything. Okay, that's not terrible. Give an MP strength buff. And then gotta do the Brave Chain. I'm contractually obligated to do the BAQ when I have an NP BAQ. Contractually obligated, so. I think I hit the Lancer. I did. Nvidia hath been struck. Will not go mad from jealousy. Oh, you're invincible. And there goes Castoria. Castoria, no! Okay, you just have straight up 3 invinces. Okay, that's annoying. Get an evasion going, Melt. I mean, Jelter's got a Brave Chain. This won't do jack diddly squat because of the invincibility, but no guts, no glory. Go all in, Shelter. Why not? Oh, you drain my friggin' stars. That sucks. And you seal NPs. Nvidia, you suck. Get a debuff immune on Melt. Also, why is Tiamat... Oh, she's got a special thing. Faint. Sorry. Faint, faint, faint. Stop trying to harvest me. Bye, Shelter. Alright. I think we've got this, though. The king of GPUs has fallen. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's what you mean. Gotcha. There we go. Finally. These 2 of the 7 have fallen. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was not too bad. Final arrow of Section 16, no battles. Draco! You fought well, contracted master, but it ends here. Behold, this is what lies at the end of your journey. This is the end point of your spiral, the heavens' final destination. Crap. Crap, crap, my path won't last much longer if this keeps up. Oh no, Draco. Sodom's beast is about to awaken. Ooh, red eyes. I have to kill her now. Lady Nero, Lady Nero! Please don't leave us alone. Please, warm us. We're so cold. We don't want to die. I see. So that was Draco herself crying as a child. Tiamat! It's no use. I can't maintain a path any longer. Final destination from Smash? Must be. We're about to enter that stage. Ah, let Rome and all the world burn. Let human history burn. Let the applause for this new vision of hell echo across all the world in the final ultimate ovation. That's kind of a dark way to end a node. Not gonna lie. That was a little bit of a dark way to end that node. Section 16 completion gets us the 5 Sequel Lumières. Section 17, the Parched Hope turns to truth. Unknown class of the enemy and formation restricted. Ooh, that hurt. That freaking hurt. Oh, I just snapped my neck, or popped my neck, and popped right in the place where I'm pretty sure I pulled something. We're okay. I knew we'd be okay. But I thought we were swallowed up by the mud? Guess not. It's okay. I'll keep the mud away. Tiamat for the win. Oh, I see. That's a clever use of your Chaos Tide. Thanks, Tiamat. We owe you. Things are still pretty that bad, though. Hey, this Colosseum's risen back up. That'll be nice. We won't have to fight on a flower path anymore. This is Lady Nero's Domus Aurea. It's Sodom Beast's noble phantasm, so it's finally awakened. Oh boy. Is this Sodom's Beast's true form? That's very different from the Sodom's Beast the other Chaldea, fought. Yeah, we just fought a version of Draco that was a lot bigger in certain places. So the inside of that thing's gotta be, yes, a new Sodom Beast with the Incarnadines at its core, which means Draco is gone forever. No, Lady Nero. Is there really nothing more we can do? No, I refuse to accept this. Tiamat. Soul, you mustn't give up. Tiamat, are you? I'm sorry, Soul. Mother was wrong. Draco may be a beast, but deep down, she's another child crying out to be loved. And that makes her mother's darling child, too. A mother will never, ever abandon her children. You really are everyone's mom, Tiamat. I love you, Lady Tiamat. I'm gonna give you my very favorite trouble in my whole collection. Oh, that couldn't be more different reception than the one I got. Don't you worry about that big Incarnadine demonic beast. Mother will figure something out. You just worry about finding Draco and bringing her back. That sounds great, but how do we do that? Even if she is still alive, she's somewhere inside that huge monster, right? My command spell will point us in the direction. Yeah, we come this far. Well, after all that, we can't let this have a sad ending. I'm not like Draco, after all. I don't have any hang-ups about ending a story on a high note. I like stories about bright, shining stars, the kind that go on forever and ever. Alright, time for Mother to get serious. Sweater time? Oh. Final Ascension? Question mark? Interesting. Very interesting hairdo. I'm sorry. I know this is a serious moment. What's that hairdo? It's like it's like an afro bun. It's like a bun, but in the shape of an afro that spreads out into pigtails and yet also hangs loose. What is that hairdo? I'm sorry. You look more like I remember you looking. Worry not, scary no more. Not like old self now. Your dialogue has regressed, though. Did her personality change along with her looks? Protect everyone. I think I'm currently preferring Second Ascension. Not gonna lie. Hey, she's firing off her NP on her own. The sheep mode. Makes sense, I can see it. Wah! This power, it must be Beast the Second. Settle down. I'm taking Draco back whether you like it or not. Soul, so the time has finally come. Come with us, our master. We are an evil of humanity, the City Eater Beast. We will burn Rome's cities. We will burn all the world. Rome's people, its humanity, its palaces, its thrones, its mother, its poison. We will burn it all. All of it. Everything. And we will see our last Rome, that accursed setting sun, with you. Okay. Lady A. Ah, so we have to have Tiamat in here. Okay. This party seems fine, then. This party seems fine. Let's roll. Grand battle. Incarnadine Demonic Beast true form. Oh, that's a lot of debuffs. The question is, though, do I do it? Is this the true final fight of the Singularity against a beast, or is it not? Because if it is the true final fight, then I can't be doing it with this party. If it's not the true final fight, then I'm fine with this party. Shit. Okay. Spoiler allowed time. Is this the final fight against a beast class enemy for this Singularity? Spoilers allowed. Is this the final fight against a beast class enemy? Because that will determine if I go with this squad or if I have to quit and break out the old reliable MASH solo. J6 is unaware. Okay. Seizan, Zahak, if you're still here, is this the final fight against a beast? Or will there be one more? Because I want to get MASH another chance to solo a beast. And this is one of the few times that I have that chance. I'm gonna look while I'm waiting for an answer. The fate... 90% sure there's one more? Okay, that's good enough for me! So, in that case... It is arrow 1. But 90% sure there's another, then I'm fine. Hyper Mother taking the field. Don't forget your lunchbox. Oh, Tiamat. That's glorious. That was hilarious lines. Those lines were peak. Hyper Mother taking the field. Did you remember your lunchbox? Only Tiamat. Do that beat. 95% sure now? Okay. Deploying Nega Genesis, so she does have a serious line. I think it's just appropriate, though, that we got the non-serious line for the first time we used the NP like that. Still, though, I think I prefer Second Ascension Tiamat to Final Ascension. I think Second Ascension Tiamat is my preferred Tiamat. Now the real question is, are we going to see Final Ascension Umu? That is the true question here. Alright, second arrow. Forming your party immediately before the battle begins. Go. Soul! By the power of my command spell, Draco, come to my side. Melt? Are you around here somewhere? You've been watching over me and Draco this whole time. She... Oh. Interesting. The Hakanos. If we did he, it would have been the male Hakano. I did guess that. Interesting. So that means that the Hakanos have a very, very deep connection to Nero. Possibly even Tamamo as well. But definitely Nero. I mean, it makes sense. I'm pretty sure Nero is the original servant of the Fate Extra series. So that does make sense. Huh. Okay. So the Hakanos were looking out for her. I'm no one of consequence. In fact, I'm not even human. Then who are you? Francis Xavier. Actually, I'd better not. He seems like he wouldn't hesitate to play. Yeah, I feel like we definitely would. Maybe he's just seen far more servants in one life than anyone should. I'm sorry. I was just kidding. It really was the smallest of connections that brought me here, but once I was here, I couldn't turn a blind eye. You were Draco's master, weren't you? No, I wasn't. I'm a master of a saber, but Draco is no saber. Draco came from that saber's shadow, a dream left behind by the Rose Emperor herself. But that doesn't mean that I can abandon her when she needs help. I feel bad for what I did to you. You see, I'm the one who arranged for you and Draco to be bound by a contract. Not surprised, but why'd you choose me? Draco had been watching over you and your Chaldea for a long time. You see, that's why Sodom's Beast's Proof World was an imitation of Chaldea's battles. Despite being the beast of depravity, she hated both sloth and corruption. and she loved the small but certain glimmer of hope that shone in the midst of desire. She loved following the trail of those who reached for the stars. Will you help me get Draco back? Just tell me one thing. As it is in fire's nature to consume all things, so too is it in love's nature to scorch everything it touches. Having been born from the echoes of that saber, Draco is no different. She inherited the properties of both. Accepting her as she is means you'll never be able to escape her wicked love. It means you'll be walking side by side with an evil of humanity. Even knowing that, do you still? Yeah, it's okay. Humanity actually kind of hates us right now. So maybe getting along with an evil of humanity will make humanity jealous, you know? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's where this logic is going here. Maybe it's not we have to reject all of these other classes. We just need to accept them and make humanity jealous of us. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. It's okay. I see. I guess it was silly even asking at this point. No other human has ever faced as many evils of humanity as you have. Take care of Draco for me. Yeah, plus we might also be an evil of humanity ourselves at some point. Because, how much have we done in the name of preserving humanity? Preserving being the key word. Let's fight together. Dot 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 dot. You truly are incorrigible. How many times must you barge so deep into my heart before you're satisfied? You've already seen my greatest embarrassments. What further humiliation do you wish to visit upon me? I don't know. She's not here. This is Umu time. No matter. In fact, you may well have come at a perfect time. It is still not too late to do what must be done. If the Incarnadines lose me, their core, they will die before they can complete their rebirth as Sodom's beast. So hurry. Kill me. Right here and now. Use a command spell and order me to take my own life. Please, soul. Please, give me the curtain fall I deserve. So, you know how... I think the first one's better. You know how the spiral-proof world goes up to the sky? What are you talking about? Our journey was reaching for the stars, searching for hope. Hope. By my command spell. Live! Why? Listen well, Incarnadine demonic beasts, my clones. Do you recall me saying I meant to end my life gracefully after losing to Chaldea? Well, I lied. Apparently, I'm even more hopelessly devoted to clinging to life than I realized. Why? What was that? Unfortunately, Zahak, Nero's at -6. So, yeah. Beast the 6. And as for you, even disgraced beyond belief, you refuse to collapse. Even in the face of overwhelming catastrophe, you continue to resist. Honestly, that's kind of badass looking. This ascension is honestly kind of badass looking. The sword, the armor, the horns, the scale tattoo on the face. Honestly, this is one of the more badass looking final ascensions. Magnificent. Soul, well said, Soul, my contracted master. I see your wish, your heartwarming desire for atrocity, and accept it. Soul, you truly are a beast tamer. Draco! Lady Nero. Yeah, you know, you just talk to Kama and you can really see how much of a beast tamer we are. Just saying. What's wrong, Lakusa? Go on, heap your praises upon me. Oh boy, she's got the standard arrogance. Also, I must beg your forgiveness. The truth is, I'm no more than a hypothetical Emperor Nero. I am what she might have been had things ended worse for her. A beast who chose to curse the world rather than greet the sunset. But this battle, no, the resolve I've felt and the choices you made have lifted me from the shadow of truth. What you see now is a form of my future. A future which I could not exist unless I pushed past the third sunset. You may call me reincarnated other... Oh no! She has Chuny syndrome! Reincarnated Otherworld Claudius. No, let's go with Demonic Beast Emperor Draco. She's a Chuny! No! Let's not be too hasty here. Now this is really something. The tyrant sure pulled one heck of a third act twist. Draco. Whoa, Beast the Second, is that really you? So you're larger as well. Have you come to challenge me? Unfortunately for you, I'm just the slightest bit taller. Welcome back. Hug. Huh? You're hugging me? Alright, I will allow it. I am nothing if not magnanimous. Come then, embrace me tighter. Press... Oh, this is Umu. This is Umu. I'm not going to read those lines. Press yourself against me all the more. All you like. I feel like she was talking taller. That's what I'm going to choose to believe here, is that she was talking about being taller. Is it me, or is she way different in a bunch of ways? She reminds me more of Nero than Draco now. Lady Nero, it's really you. I'm sorry to worry you, Locusta. Lady Nero, I... It's alright. You need not say anything more. Yes, Locusta, the poison you made was meant to kill me. But it was also your purest expression of love for me. I cried out for love. You answered. You've done no wrong. Well done, Locusta. Lady Nero! Oh, you wish to hug me too? Very well then, embrace me. Yeah, I think the hug fest has to end here. Why, Draco? Why? Good question. I suppose the only answer I can give is that the power of love is not to be underestimated. Something of an embarrassing thing to say, I must admit. We were certain we had been reborn in our true form. Beast the Sixth S's throne should be ours. So why? How do you have that spirit origin? Oh. Applause! Only Umu. Her class hasn't changed. Applause. That's the best I can do for an applause. I do not have a soundtrack. I see. So that's it. Indeed, did I not already tell you, my clones? The power of love is not to be underestimated. One cannot be an evil of humanity without love for humanity. Thus I shall remain a beast even as I walk alongside humankind. You're no more than an all-consuming flame. Yes, I know. You will never reach the stars you seek. You know, this makes me wonder, will we eventually get an Angry Mango beast form, and a Kama beast class, and a Tiamam beast class? I do wonder. Yes, I know. But who among us has not reached for the stars in the night sky nevertheless? I'm sorry, my clones, but I cannot let you have Beast the Sixth S's throne. We will burn down Rome's world. Talk, as they say, is cheap. If you wish to speak, do so with your sword. Soul, this is where our journey ends. Alright, let's fight together. Indeed, onward to our victory. Okay, Umu, I know this is your fight here. Like, I know it's your fight, but, yeah, Decisions. This is obviously Umu's fight. This is a fight that Umu should complete. But I have a reputation as a beast killer with MASH as well. I know what I'm gonna do. Seriously? You're not gonna let me put MASH up front? Okay. We will have to do this the hard way then. No melt. Can I do this at least? Yes. No. We're doing 2 fights here. We will do this fight twice. Possibly. If MASH cannot solo this beast, then we won't. But for now, let's go. So AoE attacks is kind of bad. The constant AoEs will be difficult to deal with. This will hurt. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, with the AoE attacks and all the buffs, I'm not sure how well MASH is going to do here. Excuse me. But we're certainly going to give it our best. You remove buffs as well. That really sucks. Buff removal is really bad. I mean, MASH is living, but we just lost Wava. And we're gonna lose Cass here shortly as well. If Cass survives the turn, then we can get one more Cass NP off. Otherwise, yeah. The fact that they're forcing me to have a forced Lady A, essentially, is not helpful. There goes Cass. Honestly, the buff removal on attack is the bigger issue, I think. the buff removal on attack is indeed the bigger of the issues. It's very much looking like I will not be able to do a match solo here, but I'm going to hold on till the very end. 4,000 burn currently. Frick. There goes Lady A. Yeah, Mash is dead. That's too much burn. Sadly, this is a beast that Mash cannot solo. Sad as it is to say, that is a beast that Mash cannot solo. So, in that case, let's help Umu solo. There's only so creative one can be, unfortunately. But that's fine. Like I said, this was probably going to be how I was going to do it in the end anyways. This is, after all, Nero's story. Oh, and by the way, speaking of stories, just a slight random tangent, but in editing all of the LB7 stuff, I got a final count for how many servants ended up sacrificing themselves in order to defeat ORT. I got a final count at long last. And the final count was 41 servants. I mean, to be fair, there was a few times when so I did do a sacrifice. Somebody did, like, ask me to sacrifice Bunny Toria. For the 3 different mash attempts, I used 2 randos. I think Larvae is the one that asked me to sacrifice Bunny Toria. I want to say it was Larvae. So yeah, I did as he asked, and I sacrificed a bunny. And, I mean, overall, there was a couple sac plays. Some servants did not do as much. Let's see what your NP looks like. Okay. That NP honestly looks pretty awesome. Okay, it just got more awesome at the end there. Umu's got a pretty badass NP, I'm not gonna lie. Umu has a pretty badass NP. And attack animations. Now, I know she's not gonna be as strong when, not on events, but until then, this is quite the nice showing. Welcome, Nemo. Welcome to the stream. How be things? How be things? Yeah, 7 crowns of the beast. It's time to say goodbye. You got her NP5 level 100. Nice. Yeah, sadly both Draco and Tiamat are not going to be leveled up anytime soon for me. Mordred and J6 have been putting them both down to below 0. Which is fine. Like I say, I level up by committee. Yeah, but Mordred put Tiamat down. I even mentioned that with him. Mordred keeps putting Tiamat down. You bring Tiamat up, but bring Draco down, and Zahak brings Draco up. It's kind of funny, honestly. I pretty much said that you are facing a war on two fronts right now, J6. I can't die here. Not like this. But damn, 10, 10, 10, 10, 2. You went hard for Draco, Nemo. Very hard, if you already got her app ends that high. Are you going to be getting her to level 120? I can't die here, not like this. I can't die yet. I don't want to die yet. I did nothing wrong. How dare they? I will burn all the world. As Nero, I did grieve my final moments spent with the setting sun. Ultimately, I accepted them, though. But historically, like, if this is Nero, then this could be considered the actual true Nero, much like we saw the actual true Oda Nobunaga. So you could consider this male, you know. If you really think about it. If you really stretch your line of view there, this Umu could be considered male. Possibly. I don't know. As Draco, I could not. I shunned them instead. Thus, my clones, you were the only ones left who still loathed and cursed my life. You burned that which I threw aside as Nero, the obstinate flames of passion I sank into the muck. Well done. Fell to ashes. But then, why did you still fixate on Soul even after gaining your true form? My contracted master, stay with us. Of course, I should have known. You could not bear to be left all alone when the sun set on the world for the last time. Not without anyone to keep you company here in the heart of this empty wasteland. ... Out of curiosity then, Nemo, given that there was the one interlude with Kama, where Kama had male forms, if said male forms became Spiriton outfits, would you then consider Kama in the Spiriton outfits a viable candidate to be level 120? Out of curiosity. I know, but I'm saying there is canonical... Okay, not unless... Okay, that's fair. Luxuria, Ira, Invidia, Gula, Acedia, Superbia, Avarita. Come back to me. Live within me. And if the time should come again when I become a beast bent on devouring humanity, then we shall burn this world, this Rome, together. Yeah, that's completely fair, Nemo. You got your standards, and I respect that. I do so respect those standards. Out of curiosity, where do servants that have both a male and a female as part of them, which I'm pretty sure is only the Dioscuri, fall for you? Would you consider leveling the Dioscuri up to 120 since half of them is male? Look, there in the sky. The Twilight Elevator. Where's that supposed to ladder? Boot. Indeed, our journey is at an end. The ladder will take you from the spiral-proof world back to your own. At long last, you and I can finally go our separate ways. Hey, you're back to your old self. Forget it. Forget what? Forget everything. What you saw earlier was not me. What you mean? Oh, now that she's back to normal, she's just embarrassed about how she got all worked up earlier. You know, I think I will kill you now. Oh, you want a piece of me? That's okay, Lady Nero. You were so beautiful as a grown-up, too. Watch your mouth! Damn, barely batted an eye when Locusta betrayed us, but that got her yelling. Must be pretty sensitive about it. I mean, are we not all kind of embarrassed about our chuny phases, though? And let's be fair, grown-up Nero is definitely a chuny. You don't like him in general, besides you can get the male one still if you play Genshin? Fair enough. Aw, Draco is puberty messing with your hormones. Tiamat, you don't just say that kind of stuff. Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Tiamat's back to normal too. I'm unsure about how such a thing is possible, but you're somehow pissing me off even more now. Draco, my darling child, it's okay. You can be yourself around Mother. Release me. I'm not about to get friendly with another beast. What is it, Soul? Why are you looking at me so fondly? I'm looking at you because I wish you were back in either your first or your final ascension, because I do not like this ascension. Seize it. I hate it. It's making me want to tear you to pieces. Besides, the ladder is here now. It is time you return to Chaldea. Rest assured that our contract has been successfully broken, and just as I promised, I return to my true beast form. Indeed, everything has turned out just as I planned. This has been an unqualified victory for me. Ha 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 ha! With the Grail Simulus, you can 120 Santa Nemos and Kogel. Santa Nemo is coming? Cool. So Santa Nemo is coming this year, then. Soul. Our contract may be broken, but you and I still share a bond. Someday, Draco the City Eater will appear before you once more. And when I do, I'll devour your precious Chaldea, the model for my proof world, as the ultimate delicacy. Rest assured that I, Draco, will bear witness to your journey's end. Is that your way of saying you're gonna join us? Did you not hear a word I said? Never mind. Just take this and go. Cool. That is another servant I now am aware of for this coming year. Though it is a welfare, so I don't consider holiday servants to be spoilers. Because, I mean, beyond... I've said this many times already, but beyond this coming summer and anniversary, I am blind as far as future servants goes. Holy Grail. So you did have it this whole time, and after all that running around you had us do. I spoke of no falsehoods, until Locusta filled it with poison it had lost its power. And a formless vessel with no power may as well not even exist at all, no? Well, not like it matters now, anyway. Now hurry up and take this and get out of my sight already. Go on, shoo shoo. Go, Soul, and push past your own sunset. Ah, crap, I'm starting to disappear. Damn it, I still had so much more Lady Nero to indulge in. There's a lot more I wanted to catch up on, but I guess this is it for now. One last thing. Eat mushrooms, damn it. No. You have a future servant you want to NP10. Good gracious, man. You got ambitions. I respect that. Well, it seems that it's time I was on my way, too. Another journey with a wonderful ending. This is just what I love about you people. Master of Chaldea, may the flowers of blessings be with you on the road ahead. Thanks, Lady A. I hate to say goodbye, but it's time Mother went home, too. So, if you're ever in trouble again, call for Mother day or night. Especially if another beast is acting out. Mother will make sure they're punished properly. Then I'll stick around and spoil my darling children rotten. That's a pretty horrifying plan if I do say so myself. Well, until then, take care of yourself. Come on, Satanta. You too. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, see you around, Master. Time to get in the elevator for my next stop. I hope this doesn't crash into, Chaldea. Thanks. Have a great time, Draco. Soul, beast tamer, my contracted master. May your personal hell echo with thunderous applause. Alone again. My mentor, I truly have come a long way. A distant place where no one will ever reach me. The setting sun is gone. Now there is only distant space stretching out in all directions. Alright, Draco, I think it's time we came up with a new story. So even Umu has that connection to the Hakanos. That makes me conflicted. I want to put Umu higher up on the waifu ratings, but I do not want to steal a canonical pairing. Damn it. The epilogue. Unending Encore. And this is the final bit. And after this is one we'll probably be calling the stream, but dang it, I wanted to rank Umu higher on the waifu scale, but now that it's confirmed that even Beast Umu has the connection to the Hakanos, I can't do so. Senpai, did you really form a contract with the Beast? Sure did. It was not easy. Sorry, I'm getting kind of dizzy. You know what? I'm just gonna go lie down for a bit. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure that big door that says exit right there, yeah, that's the door you want to go out of. Let us all strap in first, because, you know, we can't be standing when you make your exit, you know. Yeah, just go right out the door to the exit. Yeah, the fact that it leads to open sky is just an illusion, Caddock. Just go on. Shoo, shoo. Dang it, he didn't go out the right door. At any rate, that was a lovely story, Senpai. Draco, Tiamat, Locusta, Satanta. If they've all formed a bond with Chaldea, I'd love to meet them all myself one day. I wouldn't. I've had enough beast business to last me a lifetime. Huh? What you doing here, Satanta? Me? Oh, I just held onto the ladder. Real tight. But hey, now that we've got this connection and all, I thought it'd be fun to join you on your journey a little longer. Oh, so this is your Chaldea, huh? It's pretty different from the one I know. Is that Satanta? I guess he does remind me of Kukulane. Hey, Mash. Hope you don't mind if I stick around for a while. Not at all. Glad to have you on the team. That goes for you too, Master. I'm still your servant as long as I'm here. So don't be afraid to keep ordering me around just like you have been. Oh, so you're a servant who came here from another Chaldea. You do them both. Umu! I mean, you know, I think Hakunan is the female Hakuno, and, you know, I'm fine with that. If she wants to join in, then, you know, I can accept it. As long as we just do not acknowledge the male one. Then, you know, yeah, I'd be fine then, I think. Oh, hey, the non-Draco Nero. You look just like your other self. I'm Satanta. Nice to meet ya. I see. So I exist in the other Chaldea as well. Well, that only makes sense. I am extremely popular after all. Furthermore, I'm told this Draco you traveled with was another version of me. A childhood self of mine, I believe it was. She must have been unimaginably cute. What is it? You are, of course, welcome to lavish me with praise all the times, you realize. Well, I just figured you wouldn't be too happy about her existing. I mean, she's a beast, true, and it does make sense. My love is the flame of passion itself. Left unchecked, it could easily burn down a world or two. It's not easy, being such a sinful emperor. I guess. But if this Draco is truly a dream born of love, then that is all the more reason I wish to know her. What matter of passion did this other me burn with? What stars did she reach for? Please, soul, tell me of her. Tell me the tale of your ascent to the heavens alongside Draco. Oh, yes, I'd love to hear it too, Senpai. After all, this trip revolved around the singularities. It is also tied to this other version of ourselves. Alright, if you insist. Besides, I ought to tell you about the crap Locusta pulled, too. Well, Kusta, how was she? Was she doing well? You could say that. Want you all to hear this too. Give Gordolf an aneurysm. This is what became of the remnant of a dream that overcame the sunset. Fair enough, Nemo. Fair enough. But if both of them are canon, She was wearing rubber bands for clothing. You know, that would be an accurate starting point, sadly. But that is the main story of the event done. The question now is there any after story? We officially get Satanta. Okay, let's make this official. I'm Saber, Satanta. Now that we've formed a bond, I'll really give you my best. Take good care of me, Master. So he's officially joined our Chaldea. And we have this profile. And we also get a Holy Grail. Larva Tiamat's profile has been updated. And probably this very last bit at the end. Tiamat, who defeated Sodom's beast alongside Chaldea in a certain parallel world, chases after the surviving Draco and appears in this world. Save Master if they were kidnapped and spirited away to the spiral-proof world, Tiamat vows to defeat Beast the Sixth. However, during her travels, she learns more of Draco's thoughts and intentions. She then realizes Draco may be a beast, but she is still a beloved child. There is no way she can abandon her precious child. That was the conclusion Tiamat reached. The end of Draco's journey became a guidepost for Tiamat. As a former beast, how could she continue to walk the same path as humanity? Her new story has just begun. That complicated stuff can get sorted out later. What's important right now is she's doting on all of her children. She's a mom after all. I do. Second Ascension Tiamat is definitely my preferred Tiamat. Tiamat Second Ascension is my preference. Good lord, this is long. Certain parallel world, Sodom's beast imitated Goetia's incineration of humanity to create Proof World and summon many versions of Chaldea from many parallel worlds. By collecting these Chaldea's many desires, Sodom's beast attained its true form. However, it was defeated by a certain Chaldea and the Proof World collapsed. To put an end to all this herself, she summoned servants who could defeat a beast. This is where the tale of Beast the Sixth should have ended. And the destroyed Proof World came into contact with what is said to be the original Chaldea. The incarnadine demonic beasts who refused to die out abducted Master, bringing them to the Proof World, and thus a new tale of Draco and the Master in the Spiral Proof World began. Draco, having overcome her original fated demise, is a hypothetical version, quite different from the her that was supposed to have been expelled in proper human history, and so her route leading to the world into a cursed end continues. All of this is why Draco was summoned as a beast. What does that mean? What end awaits? The answer lies within the tragedies and comedies spun from romance. Prayers and curses, scars and love, rights and wrong, everything shall be engulfed, rising up to the heavens. They better make the Gunnar Draco Ascension from Arcade a costume someday. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, so it does not look like there is any epilogue here, or after story. We've unlocked a lot more quests. There is a high difficulty quest though, so I will be doing that on stream probably Monday. 50 evil servants gets us a foe as well as an Omni level up for all the Santas. 50 machines gets us 5 Tsukumo mirrors. 50 bones gets us a Satanta and Lady A, as well as 5... Oh, I don't have that, I'm one short. 45 super giant enemies gets us a foe and the Beast Trio level ups. And unlocks a special mission here, which will give us Satanta, so... Do I have links enabled? I do indeed have links enabled. Just make sure they are safe for work links is all I ask. Epilogue clear gets us a lore. Okay. 90 missions completed as well. Gets us a Noah level up, as well as another golden foe. And we've unlocked the complete all missions mission. Alright, let's see what this looks like. So, overall, we are pretty much done. I think I can, okay, the link's not working. There, okay, now it's working. I think what I can do is that on Monday is when we will finish up this whole event with the special quests as well as the challenge quest. Friday stream, I'm not sure if I'm going to do Pokemon or if I'm going to do Unlimited Blade Works. I've yet to decide. No, I kind of prefer the current Third Ascension we got. I honestly prefer the current Third Ascension we got for Umu. Because that is definitely very fan-servicey. And it looks like she has rabbit ears, but also giant winged pigtails or something. That's just a really, really weird final ascension there. But, anyways, I think this is going to be where I call the stream. I am going to be, as I said, clearing out more quests over the course of this weekend. Monday will be when we proceed to essentially finish off this event. And Friday will either be Pokemon or resuming the Unlimited Blade Works route. But that is all for the future. For now, I've been SolarActDragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. And at long last on YouTube, almost all of LB7 has been posted. As of tomorrow at 3 p.m., all of the ORT raid will be posted, so you can watch me suffer through all of that goodness over the course of like 5 hours, I think. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.